Welcome back to Coin Sense and Nonsense. Today, it's more art bars. So we've got some more from USSC to add to the collection, and the Guardhouse box is in constant upheaval, it seems like these days. So keep adding more and shuffling things around. So kind of tried to concentrate a little bit on the USSC flight series. So we'll add a few more bars for that and a couple surprises. So I think I've got like 7 ounces to add here and then maybe some more and save for a different video. I think when we last left the 50 box, it was determined that this side would be all USSC bars, and that is still the case. This is USSC despite the weird reverse. And actually, I got the companion bar. So happy about that. This one does have the United States Silver Corporation reverse. And initially, I had selected this one over this one because of the reverse, thinking this one was more rare. Turns out there's 2 more minted of this one than this one. There's 999 minted of this one and 1001 with that reverse. So that's pretty weird. Actually, before I put my gloves on here, let's check these out. So Conejo Valley Coin Club, got the 2 there. I've got the V and the regular. And you can see 1001 and 999. And they're actually up there in the value, I would say. I don't know if these are their meeting places or what. I didn't really do a search to find out the significance of the Stagecoach Inn and the Timber School, but just happy to have both now in the collection. So let's check it out in its rawness. Oh my. Some staining, and maybe I'll have to do the Ordinary Man alcohol prep pad. Shout out to Ordinary Man. So maybe a little dip or something, but for now, we're just gonna go for a capsule. So well, that's kind of unsatisfying. That was more of a snap than a squish, right? Regardless, let's get that put away. Now we can do some flying. So I believe there are 8 bars in the flight series from USSC. And this is one of the portrait orientation or vertical or whatever you want to call it. Looks nice, decent condition. So TSC Lowe was an aeronaut from the Civil War era, and he perfected or kind of was known for balloon making and flight. So it's Thaddeus Sobieski Constantine Lowe, known as TSC. So pretty darn cool. So we'll put that in a capsule. And what is going on today? It's more snappy than squishy. So put that one in the box. Oh, sorry, that's kind of shaky and out of focus, but right, here's the flight series in the book, and we've got the Da Vinci, and we've got this one here with the Francois Rossier. So TSC Low right there, and USSC 107, no varieties, 4,000 minted. Type 2 just means that it's a vertical or portrait style. So 1975. I think sometimes the order of these in the book is a little suspect. So they've got Leonardo da Vinci listed first, but that came in 1974, and then Kitty Hawk 73. So I think Kitty Hawk was the one that kicked it off, And then these other ones came after, obviously, in 1974. Next up is Charles K. Hamilton. And apparently in 1912, he established a speed superiority record, raced a car. So apparently Charles Hamilton was quite the character and was drunk a lot of the time, crashed a lot, but still survived. He was quite a daredevil. A little bit of toning on the edge from those envelopes, but still overall pretty cool. Oh, come on now. All right, next we've got Kai Caboose, flight of 2000 BC. And apparently, the legend has it that the Shah of Iran, way back in the day, and actually that's his name, I think, but there's different spellings of it. But anyway, he thought he could fly by attaching 4 eagles to his little craft there and flying to the heavens. So I don't think he made it, but still pretty darn cool. Got some colorage here on the corners, which is nice. And get it put away here with the other flight series ones. So I've got 5 of the 8 now. And actually, let's check the book. So again, the flight series, here is that one, the Myth, Caicos. And also 4,000 minted, $55. So that's pretty cool. That's considered one of the more rare ones, apparently. And happy to have that. So got 5 of the 8. I need Kitty Hawk, I need Percy Pilcher, and the Spruce Goose. So yeah, that'll be the one I'm really hunting. So pretty darn cool. Actually, there's varieties of the Kitty Hawk too. So clouds, no clouds. So next we've got one of these that are part of another series I don't have any of yet. This will be my first, obviously. And this is the Model T Ford with a big fingerprint. Oh my. So, wow, there's a lot of printage here. So this one I think could use a dipski. So might need like eZest or EasyEst, whatever you want to say. For now, going in a capsule. That's a little better. So this one in the book is a little bit tricky. So I have the USSC reverse, but apparently this is part of a series of bars called the Mark IV bars. And the reverse, I think, looks like that. So there are some vehicles and whatnot. So there's the Model T Ford that I have, USSC 140. And, like I say, variety with the USSC reverse. Made in 1981 with the Type 1 reverse, which is what I have. They say shown, which for the reverse, which there's no other reverses on this part. Reverses? Reversi? Anyway, there it is. And let's get that in the box. So we're coming down the home stretch here. Halliday's Cable Car Centennial. And this is another USSC bar. However, it's got a very different reverse. So I believe it's the only bar that uses this type of reverse. All right, so yeah, definitely this one has a different vibe going on. Almost looks like a record. But yeah, pretty cool. So Halliday's Cable Car Centennial in 1873. So let's see what we can do here for squishiness. It's a little better. Get that one put in. So the USSC side is adding up here. So just got a couple of slots left to make my 25 here. I guess just 2 more. So is that it for our USSC bars for today? Technically, yes, but really, no. I've got this one from deathvalleymint. And deathvalleymint, I believe, was started by someone that worked for USSC and wanted to do their own thing. So these are limited mintage of 1,000. Don't know how many are melted and how many are remaining. Shout out to Bob Silver. He's been asking me which one I got because there are, only a few different varieties under the designation of deathvalleymint. And actually, this particular bar does have a USSC reverse variety, but there's only 10 minted of that. So, slight fingerprint, but not too bad. What did we get? This is the Food and Drug Administration, or the FDA. And here's to your health. So, don't know if they were trying to ban alcohol and cigarettes in Boston, and vitamin C and protein is to be banned everywhere. So don't really know all the story behind the imagery on this one. 86%, that's probably a whiskey there, but pretty darn cool. Is that Lucky Strikes or I don't know what? But anyway, let us see if this fits in a capsule. So far, so good. There we go. So happy to add this one. And there are several government entities or agencies that have bars. There's a CIA bar and an FBI bar. This is the FDA, and I think there is another one. Actually, let's check it out in the book. So deathvalleymint, and you can see they have a little disclaimer there with the DVM. So here is the reverse type 1, and if it was a vertical, we'd deal with that, but don't have to worry about that stuff. And so here are the other agency type bars, and there's mine. So USSC 82, and you can see the Food and Drug Administration 1975, 1,000 minted. So, and pardon me, the air conditioning just came on. We're still having a major heat wave here. So the other one I couldn't think of, Atomic Energy Commission. So pretty darn cool. So I will try to get more of these. They're not cheap, I will say that for sure. So Bob Silver can probably tell me more about this particular one. But it is USSC related, and it's going to go in the slot. So down to 1. I thank you so much for watching Coin Sense and Nonsense. And until next time, bye. Bye.